Hey y'all, what is up? This is B with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your Friday I'm in Love couples reading. Okay, this reading is for couples. If you're in a single situation, check out the singles reading that's uploaded as well. Okay, thank y'all for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is that you're seeing this. Okay, your cards are pulled. Before we tap in, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, we're currently running a sale on all tarot readings, summer sale, 30% off. Okay, the coupon is already loaded in the website. Just go pick the reading you would like, and then you just hit the checkout. Make sure to like this video. Greatly appreciate it. Share it out. Subscribe and join our community if you feel moved to, okay? I'm tapping into you and the person that you're in a relationship with at this time. Keep in mind, this is general. Energies can be reversed, all right? So, let's start with the past energy, okay? Let's move out. Let's work forward because I usually start with the present and then I kind of bounce around. Try something different today, okay? Let's start with the Star, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. You did the work. You healed yourself. Perhaps that was something that was conflicting. They're really highlighting the breast of the woman. So maybe like your nurturing abilities has increased because you've healed a part of yourself that can allow you to be more vulnerable, that could allow you to be more in your feminine energy. Okay. And so, yeah, we got Force here. You wanted stability. You wanted stability in your mind, stability in your actions. Okay, Aquarian energy, you can have that in your chart. Or you're just really stepping into this new phase of being open and unafraid to be who you are, okay? And so the Queen of Cups is helping to, this energy is helping you to move into a new beginning in this situation. You're learning to love in a more balanced way. You're learning to give from your overflow and to be grounded in that. Something about washing the feet. Maybe you need to do like a feet detox or something like that. You know, like they have those Asian feet detoxes that pull the toxins out. Maybe that will be helpful for you at this time. But yeah, you're cleansing. Yeah, maybe that root chakra has been taken care of, okay? Maybe you've gotten to like more of a stable place with who you are and practically in life. So now you're able to think of other things beyond, you know, what am I going to eat? What am I going to, am I safe? All of those things. Traveling up to that sacral of expression and really embodying that your own sexuality and being okay with that expression. Doing away with any shame or guilt associated with that area, okay, and feeling more confident in who you are and more confident in your ability to choose the right person for you. You feel like, looking at your spread, you feel like you're in the right situation. It's just something that had to be healed within you, and you did the work. But you can only do the work for yourself, okay? And I feel like that's something that is important to say. But I heard somebody say, but I can only do it for me. Okay, so I had the Knight of Cups with the World with the Two of Wands. Yeah, and so maybe, so you go from the Queen to the Knight. So maybe you pull back your energy a little bit. Like maybe that's where you were at, like, okay, I can only heal this for me. And so you started, you know, you continued to give to this. Let me show you. You decided to give to this, but there was something that had to end. And now you're trying to like figure out which way to go. This the figure has two wands here. So it's like maybe you're really thinking like, hey, I allowed whatever happened between us in this situation to elevate me, to heal me. I went through the process, and I'm not sure if this person is going through the process. I'm not sure if my partner is going through the same process. It seems like you still have a lot of love here. But it's you're valuing yourself more, point blank period, and you're ready to build something stable, start a family, something like that. You want to be with somebody who's confident too, okay? You want to be with somebody who's confident in themselves and their ability to change and their ability to acknowledge weaknesses or flaws within themselves and not be so ego or like butthurt. You know what I mean? something like that. Pardon the expression. But yeah, we have the sun. Period. Yeah, you healing your inner child, you allowing that part of yourself that was maybe damaged or trauma bonded to this person to be healed. So now you are like really shining bright, and you want to be in that same energy. You want to stay in that energy. You don't want to have to keep trying to heal somebody. You know what I mean? It's like you can do the work too. You can heal yourself too. Like, I want this, but at the same time, I also want to be free. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, we got the Five of Wands with the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're getting clarity on some sort of conflict. You're getting clarity on maybe there's like there have been like maybe some disputes in the home, maybe some arguments, maybe some disagreements. You're getting clarity on why this conflict happened. You're learning to speak with love. Like, if you don't have something nice to say, you're not going to say it. Okay, these people are wearing masks. All right, you're allowing your words to be purified because your mind and heart have been purified. You're maybe, you know, maybe you're like a quick-witted person or something like that, and you always have a clap back or always have something to say. But now this healed version of you understands that that's not really helpful. Okay, you got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is like some sort of partnership that you want. You're getting clear about what kind of partnership you want. Okay, because it's like, it's one thing to say, okay, that my partner isn't showing up in the way that I need them to, but it's another thing to say, this is how I need them to show up. This is what I really ideally want from a partnership. This is the type of stability that I want. Legacy building, loyalty on both ends, balance. All right, and then you have the Hermit with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's some sort of partnership that is happening, and like you're willing to start. Because you go from the 10 to the 3. So there's something like, that's giving me 7 Pentacles. That's kind of getting frustrated. Something's not growing. Something's not happening. And so it's like you're willing to maybe start over. Okay? Go back to the basics or something like that. So you got the Hermit card. Something about... Or like learning more, teaching something. What are you noticing that you need to learn? Or what are you noticing that you need to share with others? Maybe you're going in counseling or something like that. This Virgo energy. Maybe you're realizing if you can share how you've grown and how you've seen. This is about you being open about your journey, okay? You've healed a part within yourself, but maybe you haven't been completely open and vulnerable with your partner about how you did it, the steps you took specifically to do it. Because it's like you still have love for this person, but it's like almost like I healed and you can do it too. Well, are you willing to tell them how you did it? You know what I mean? I don't know why they weren't seeing you do it. Maybe they were confused. Maybe you have more intuition than this person. More tenure is what I'm hearing. Because like this figure right here is has some age on this figure right here. Okay, so it's like maybe it's something you can like show them. You got the Six of Cups with the Empress with the Justice. I don't know why, like this beautiful feeling just made me smile. Like I just really laughed right now. This is really beautiful. Yeah, okay, here's another balance like of a person who obviously has more experience giving a full cup of like love and stars and fluff. It's like, I don't know, it's giving like cotton candy vibes. So maybe like it's something like the sweetness, but this with the Empress and the Justice could be Taurus, Libra. Yeah, this is like double Libra, so You definitely could have Libra in your chart, or the divine is coming in to bring in balance, major balance with this. But it's like you got the Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be like, okay, yeah, they want you to be grounded in yourself when you approach your partner again, when you approach this situation again. Because your partner could be feeling, even though they're with you, they could be feeling alone. You know what I mean? It's like being alone in a crowded room. Maybe there's something about them that you don't know. And the divine wants you to be patient and like help them through this. You know, it's your choice. But I'm really getting this person really has a lot of untapped energy. All right, y'all. Yeah. Okay, let me move forward. I'll pull one more card. I want to kind of, it's a general reading. I don't want to get too specific. I definitely don't want to get too specific. Yeah. You got the Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands with the Seven of Wands. Yeah. They want to, part of them is fighting, but like they're kind of at war with themselves, and you're slowly but surely is what I'm hearing. Slowly but surely. It just depends on how strong this bond is, how strong this connection is, what you want to do. But what I'm getting, they're highlighting Four of the Wands, so I feel like this is person's energy. They're really fighting for this stability. They're fighting for this home that you guys have like built together, because you got the Four of Wands here as well. But there's something wounded within them, some sort of internal conflict. So I feel like the divine is saying like this healing, this beautiful healing energy. You got the Virgo energy here, and you got the Empress. So perhaps you leveled up for such a time as this to help your person get through this. Okay, let's move. Let's get into your person. Okay, we got the you got the Ace of Wands with the Page. They got the Ace of Wands with the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So they could yeah, then they have the Tower. Okay, so they could have, yeah, I'm really getting like maybe there's like an age gap here or something like that, or an experience gap. So they have the Ace, so they have the divine blessing of like passion, of fire, of go-getter, of maybe even charisma. They spark something in you and others. It's like they have that energy, but they're wanting to move faster than their body can allow, or something like that. But the Tower here, the divine is bringing in the Tower. They could have Scorpio in their chart, Aries as well. You got the Ace of Pentacles with the Star, with the Sword. Yeah, the divine is offering them a gift of healing. Okay, the Star, you both have the Star, just in different decks. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because y'all got it in both. Y'all both got the Star in the past. Y'all both have the Star in the past. But like I said, I feel like this person, you hopped on this right away. It's something about your energy, how you move, something about your experience or your connection to the divine that made you like really be able to take the necessary steps to heal yourself, to heal whatever it was internally, to try and heal this connection. And this person, they have that nudge as well, but they're still battling some sort of like mental deception about a new start. Maybe they feel like something about loyalty being like baggage or something. The baggage of like being alone. Sometimes yeah, this person being alone, maybe this person has like some sort of like abandonment wound here. Because like, look, they have the dog here, and then the person has on a backpack, and it fell like right there, right? So this is like something they carry with them, something that they always feel alone no matter what. They always feel left out, and it's like a void, but they have the wheel of fortune. So they're in a beautiful cycle to shed this devil energy and to build their confidence. They have that, they're in this energy like, the divine is like, come on. They're highlighting Scorpio here as well. So they could have Scorpio in their chart, or they're in a transformative period. They got the strength with the Five of Swords, with the Five of Cups, with the King of Pentacles. Okay? So the strength card, boom. The divine is really helping them to tame these energies of like mental manipulation. Maybe as a child they were easily manipulated. They were in like traumatic homes. It's like knowing how to keep the peace. So like they rather not say anything to keep the peace, and so they just get all up in their head in this Five of Cups, and they end up looking back on all the things that went wrong, all of the things. Instead of focusing on the good, they focus on what is going wrong. And with this King of Pentacles, the divine is trying to help them become stable in their emotions, because they have the ability to produce wealth. Maybe this person also, oh yeah, they have the Five of Pentacles, so not just being alone, maybe they feel like they don't have enough. You know, maybe they don't feel like they have enough to match you. This could be like an insecurity thing, you know, like one person may bring in more currency than the other person, so that adds to their insecurities as well. But the Page of Wands is here. The Page of Wands is here to say they can take a new path. I feel like you're willing to be with them and to work this out, but they have to believe that for themselves. That's the work that they have to do for themselves. You cannot do that for them. Dang, okay. It's a lot, but it's okay. Let's keep it pushing. All right, so let's see. We have the Eight of Cups with the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So yeah, it's some sort of weight that this person has to leave behind. A scarcity mentality. Like thoughts of self-sabotage, thoughts of they have to get back down to the root of the situation. Because that's what you did. Okay? You got to the root of the problem and then like work your way up. I feel like this person just deals with like the symptoms instead of dealing with the root. They like, if something, for instance, if something is wrong in your home and a sink is stopped up or something like that, and this person will like unclog the sink, but it'll keep filling back up because they haven't like unscrewed the pipe to get the stuff out of the pipe so that it could flow freely. They just like do like the surface level thing because they move really quickly and they don't have as much experience and they feel like they have to rush or something like that. Maybe they feel like they got to catch up with you. Let's keep this pushing because it's like a lot, y'all. I mean, I'm sending a lot of love to this person because like I feel like they're really going through it. They got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. They got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. The divine wants them to leave all this behind. Like it's just it's an illusion. They're not able to see their victory because of some sort of wounding. You got the Eight of Wands with the Fool with the Temperance. So maybe they're getting a lot of downloads or something like that. Something is coming in for them to help move them onto this new start. Because y'all are really mirroring each other. But they got the Fool card twice. So maybe they're doing a lot of shadow work. Maybe they're doing like a lot of having to take a lot of new starts, and maybe that's scary. But Temperance is here. The Divine's trying to tell them there's no rush, slow down. Like they have somebody who's willing to walk through it with them. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe you weighing out your options. But they also have for their card that they have Sacrifice, and you have Lightning. So like you are encouraged to stay grounded, because the Divine is going to be giving you a lot of information. Remember, lightning is very volatile as well. And so not everyone can handle the same amount of voltage, right? Even with like certain cables of electricity, there's different gauges. Like some are thinner, have thinner coating than others, like deeper protection. So maybe you know more about protecting your peace, protecting your energy. And so even when you give information to this person, it's like you come with so much that it could be overwhelming. So they want you to help like gauge that as you do it. This person has some things they need to give away. There's something they need to sacrifice in order to give. And this card is saying give what is most precious, which is their heart. Okay, it's just plain and simple. It's trying to do a workaround. Maybe they just need to like break down in front of you and say, I don't know, like I love you, but I'm having a hard time right now. Maybe it's hard for this person to say that. They could have a lot of pride. Could be Leo. Could be very stubborn. Could have Taurus in their chart. Something like that. And not to say all, just like the shadow side, the darker side of, we all have those parts of our signs. Our major placement signs. But it's something this person just needs to like take off the armor, okay? Because it's something that's not being said that's making you feel like maybe you're wasting your time. Okay, we have Beauty Way, right? This is the advice for both of y'all. And the dragonfly is significant. Maybe y'all have been seeing a lot of dragonflies lately, and the lotus flower here. There's something that new that can be birthed and beautiful. But the Beauty Way is all about seeing the beauty in every aspect of life. Okay, when things are dark and lonely, it's like having the ability to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Relationships will work, point blank, period. And the Divine is saying if you want to move forward and make this work, not make as enforced, but be intentional about it. You know, love is a very intentional walk. You have the Nine of Cups. You both have the Nine of Cups with the Six of Swords. So this is telling me right here, it's just not solely about you. Okay, your you as in you and you as in them. Okay, it's like personal satisfaction is very important. Feeling good about yourself is very important. But sometimes one partner may have more to give than the other. Okay, and you're in this beautiful energy, like healed, I'm ready to go, da 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 da. But your partner is like kind of dragging. It's the equivalent of like, you know, y'all are both out on the battlefield and they get hurt, and you like, and you not hurt, and you like, come on, keep up, and they like, bro, my leg. So like, how are you gonna leave him, or are you gonna help him, type thing? You get it, okay? And it's not to say you should feel obligated, you know what I mean? If this person wants to work on it and they're still hopping along, maybe they just need to wrap their arm around your shoulder. Maybe all they have to give today is 30%, you got 70. And maybe, you know, one day they'll have 60, you'll have 40. Something like that. The Moon with everything is fine, and the Two of Swords. So there's two Ten of Swords in this deck. And this one is like the pseudo one. It says everything is fine. But this is something that both of you, there's some sort of fear that both of you have. There's some sort of fear that both of y'all have that's being illuminated, because it says everything is fine, right? All you have to do is just put the swords down and take the blindfold off, right? Because there's something being blocked here in the heart space. And you have the crossing of the Death card. Transformation. Something transformative is happening. Yeah, something needs to be said. Point blank, period. When things aren't said directly, it causes a lot of illusions, because the mind starts to wonder, right? So it's possibly time to sit down and have a heart-to-heart. Just open, honest, vulnerable. Like, what are we doing here? You know? So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like the video, please. Share, subscribe it out. We would love to have you part of this community. Remember, we have that 30% off all tarot readings. So tap in. The link is in the description box. Join us over on our lives on TikTok at PharaohsTarot. Okay, we'd love to have you. And also, we have content on Instagram at PharaohsTarot. We haven't been over there in a while, but there's still some good oracle pulls that you may find helpful for your journey. So much love and light to y'all. Namaste.